Hi guys, this is Kimlin back with another video. I know I said I would post one video a month, but honestly I've been kind of procrastinating on recording videos. I don't know why I'm afraid to record videos even though it's just my voice and my VTuber model. But anyways, here I am. This is my second take actually. The last one for this video, the audio was so bad, as in quality wise, I couldn't just upload it. So I don't want to recreate the vision board, but instead I'll just talk about what's on here and also talk about my college experience, because this is kind of what it's about, like what's the next thing for me. I did notice in the first take I was distracted, like I couldn't continue speaking as I was filling in this collage. Anyways, so I finished college. It took me 7 years to get my degree, and what are my plans now? Well, in the last video I mentioned that I want to kickstart my freelance as a mix and master engineer, and what I really want to go from beyond that is I want to do film, TV, gaming, and theater, as in like Broadway, like all the theatrics. And I want to do audio stuff and sound design, Foley, that kind of area. Right now I'm trying to get some experience work in first, because when I try to apply for these jobs they ask for at least 2 to 5 years of experience.
He's working this job just for college credit. He's called intern,
which I didn't get from being an online student, so I have no in-person experience and working hands-on with that type of stuff. Right now I'm just kind of waiting to hear back basically, so I'm kind of just stuck and can't really do much but other than try to promote my online business. So yeah, that's what these 2 photos are, and of course earn revenue from that. But yeah, other than work goals, I have a lot of personal goals, because during my college years I had to sacrifice a lot of my hobbies because I was putting all my time in college. Even if it is online, sure, it sounds easy, like, oh, you probably don't get that much homework and it's not that much classes and stuff like that. It may seem that way, sure. We get weekly assignments that we turned in, but learning the lessons and reading by yourself, it can be a lot depending on the subject. Some classes are easier than others. But yeah, personal goals. I want to get back into drawing. That is the one hobby I wish I didn't have to get rid of. And I also wasn't feeling very inspired as I was busy all the time working on homework. And I got into digital drawing over a year ago, so I want to learn that, but also still keep in touch with just the traditional medium. Yeah. And I want to relearn French. I took French in high school for 2 years and a semester I had to drop out because I wasn't feeling it, I guess. Yeah, I want to be multilingual and not just, oh, I can only speak English. Work on one language for now, and who knows, I might go on to other languages if I want to. The next one is baking. It is something I am surprisingly good at, because I am not good at cooking at all. Something would be either undercooked
fucking raw,
or burnt.
No B word, but you can use the C word.
And now that I have more free time, I like to get back into working out because I've been lazy the whole time during college. It's been on and off my whole life of trying to have a constant workout routine. I really want to put all that focus into yoga and calisthenics. I think it's good to build up your muscles just using your body weight. So yeah, I want to stay healthy and nimble as I grow older. And this here is a pretty big personal project that I really want to do. I think it would be fun. So if you grew up watching Barbie movies and listen to their soundtracks, I want to do covers of them and make my own Barbie album just singing those songs. I could collaborate with some of my friends that could do certain parts in the whole making of this project. I feel like that would be very fun. And this, I want to continue making my origami cranes, specifically 1,000 of them, so almost like a garland. If you heard of making 1,000 cranes, you get to have one wish. So I thought that's a cute idea and it gives me something to do. And down here, I want to get into my witchy stuff more.
Escucha las palabras de las brujas, los secretos escondidos en la noche. Los antiguos dioses invocamos ahora la obra de la magia oculta.
I have started like 2 years ago, just really basic stuff. Still learning the whole aspect of like pagan and Wiccan. The last 3 pictures here are places that I wanted to travel. I would put down more, but these are the top 3 that I really want to go to. So the first one would be Turkey, because I saw this one video of a woman on TikTok. She went to Turkey to do a full medical scan on her body where they did a bunch of tests. She done it for really cheap. Things that they offer you there is way more than American healthcare can ever do for you. So that is the one thing I want to like keep track of, is my health. So if I want to get the most out of it, I will go to Turkey and do that. The next place that I really want to go to is Vietnam. I am half Viet and I never been to my homeland before. I thought it'd be nice to see some family that I never met before and see the wonderful sights and the experience, the culture. Even though I grew up with some of it when it comes to food and music, but I can't speak the language. I don't know much of the history. So that is something that is really personal for me. And the third one would be Japan. I know Japan is currently having over tourism crisis and they're jacking up the prices just for tourists to pay more of. But honestly, I get why they're doing it and I don't mind paying a little more if it means it'll be less crowded and actually get to appreciate what Japan has to offer. So yeah, this would be my vision board.
Yeah.
Overall thoughts on college. I didn't really get the best experience. Mostly, yes, because it was online. Sure, it was a little bit cheaper, but I really missed out on that college experience. I couldn't really make human connections, even though, sure, we have like weekly lectures with our class, but not a lot of us join in and there wasn't much collaboration in those classes with our classmates. And as an introvert person, it was still hard for me to connect with people. even though it should be easier online, but I guess in like a classroom kind of sense, it just felt different versus being on an online forum where you have a common interest and you just fangirl about it or whatever. But yeah, they tried to have us do group projects, but because it was online, everyone is from all around the world with different time zones and stuff. They realized it didn't work out as well as they hoped. And honestly, it is what it is. Professors, a lot of them are fine. Some are like pretty easy with the classes. I did have one very bad experience with this professor, mostly because of his late assignment policy. I had to go out of town for 2 weeks for a work training, so I let him know what was going on and couldn't really work with me to like get ahead and get those assignments turned in early. So instead I just had to turn them in late, and at that point my grade was not doing well in that class. So I was just kind of concerned about my final grade for the class overall, and he wouldn't help me with it. So that was just really disappointing. Like, okay, you told us to let you know if something's going on ahead of time, and he would do his best to help you, to get you caught up, but he didn't. Basically like, go fuck yourself. So I'm like, okay then. And I feel like college for like fine arts, whether it's drawing or music, I feel like it is a waste of time, because now that we have a lot of helpful free resources online, I feel like we don't really need college to like advance our education in the arts. And it was a total waste of money, and it definitely drained my sanity. Honestly, I was so burnt out every semester because it kept longing. I was hoping I could have finished within the 3 years that they advertised it. But again, it took me 7 years to get my degree. And I paid most of it out of my own pocket. It wasn't until my final year, where I'm just a couple thousand short, that I had to take out student loans. And now I am like 14K in debt. So that was the thing I was trying to avoid. Hey guys, editing Kimlin here. I'm not trying to bash on the school, I'm just speaking from my experience. I am really grateful that I got to go to one of the best music school in the country. It wasn't all bad, just wish it could have been better for me. And it was also my bad for not being proactive, and I struggled academically even before going to college. Just wish I knew college wasn't for me. If anything, I use it more to network, since the industry I'm going into strongly prefers having connections. Knowing someone who knows someone that would help you get where you need to go. I could easily achieve that if I had just done the certificate of completion for different classes. But I can't dwell on the past. Right now I can just accept what happened and move forward. And classes are fine. A good chunk of them, they're like meh, since I chose I guess a major. It was almost undecided, but it's interdisciplinary music studies. So basically I get to experience a bunch of classes than being in a specific major, because I didn't know what I wanted to do yet. Some were fine, some were very hard. I feel like I would have totally done this whole thing differently if I knew what I know now. Like, right after high school, I would have totally done a gap year, travel, use my 18 years of savings and go travel. But instead, used it all for my first year of college, because that was all I saved apparently. I honestly thought it was so much more. My college actually do like individual classes you could take. I would have done that and get a certificate of completion instead of just getting like a full degree if I knew what I wanted to do. I really enjoyed doing the game audio, film audio, music production, learning how to use Pro Tools, Reason. I really enjoyed that. Learning how to mix and master was very fun to do. Ear training, all that was very useful. I would have done those specific classes. All in all, if you're pursuing art, I say don't do college. Just figure it out on your own. The internet is free. If you do have to pay for something, it'll be a lot cheaper than paying for a college course. Yeah, I think that's it in my notes that I have here. And I do have another video I'm planning to post this month, so you'll be getting 2 videos. I'm thinking of like maybe catching myself up to the other months that I missed out. But I will see you later.